all of your cards turn into dust because you have a corruption. That's not a bad thing. Wow, I can fight 4 elites, but only if I take, like, no campfires at all. I do love me a rare colorless start on the Ironclad. So many of the rare colorless pool works fantastically well with the red boy. So many of them feature the exhaust keyword, fighting Guardian at the end. I could also reasonably just see a common relic being a fine start. Polar Pain, thank you so much for 26 months of support. I guess removing a strike is also an acceptable beginning here. Should do the math someday on how removing a strike affects the damage output of the various decks. I think that'd be quite beneficial to analyze. Uniquely say K is in a chrysalis mood. I'm also in a chrysalis mood. I've tried starting with the other 2 options here. Panache start on Ironclad, that's just going to be a curse. I think I'd rather skip than have a Panache at the moment. Although the card can become cool. 5 cards in 1 turn is out of reach of Ironclad for quite a while. Bomb does big damage 3 turns later. That could be very nice, and if we were fighting Slime Boss, or maybe even Hexaghost, I would just take Bomb for the guaranteed damage. But what about Chrysalis? Puts 3 random skills into the draw pile. Very notably, a very cool card with Corruption. As it just becomes free. Can become free fuel for the Corruption. But might surprise me here. Chrysalis can generate free shrugs, free block cards, free offerings, free burning pacts. I think there's enough useful stuff in the Ironclad card pool that I'm okay with that. So I'm going to give this Chrysalis a try, with the full acknowledgement that this might be absolutely terrible. And if it is, I know not to try it too many times. But I'm quite curious what we can get it done here. And if this turns into a win, it's going to be a Baalor win, god dang it. The upgrade to this card is quite interesting. Increases the number of random skills, which is not necessarily a good thing. You'd rather have them upgraded, perhaps. But only Master Reality can do that. Are they 0 cost throughout the combat? Yes. This combat. And something that we could, in theory, do is shape a deck around the 0 cost generated skills. Although, by adding a bunch of card draw and a bunch of targeted exhaust, so that we can remove all of the cards that aren't the free cards. And that could be an interesting strategy. Early shop kind of intriguing, but we might end up going to this one, perhaps. I'll plan on potentially fighting this first elite, so let's get some card rewards and see how things go. Big question for us in most combats will be, do we play or not play the Chrysalis? Can Ironclad inflict damage with skills? Shockwave is kind of a damaging skill. Flex is kind of a damaging skill. Hey, Anirmania, let's just say it all clicked after a good night's sleep. Offering could be like damage. I gotta know. Let's give it a chance. I didn't take this thing to not play it, right? Free limit breaks are also an intriguing prospect, let's say. Oh, and we did get attacked too, so it was super worth it. Hype. Guess I'll lose 1 strike. I could play it. Play it. Not quite a kill. Behold the power of free true grit. You stinky worm. I mean, net zero? That's kind of cool. Now that's an interesting first card option. I was really hoping for an attack card, you see. Yeah, these are all great Act 2 cards. Good description. Shrug's pretty good now, although the Chrysalis may be making it a little redundant. I worry that puts us into too much block territory. Dark Embrace might seem like maybe a decent take with Chrysalis, but the fact that they're both 2 cost is deeply problematic here. Meanwhile, Spot Weakness offers us reliable strength, well, maybe not reliable, offers us powerful strength generation, if not reliable. Can we do a 0 Elite Act? Take a Shrug. And I'll definitely take some cash. Can I go to the shop if I don't fight an Elite? Yes, good. Wonderful. Let's see what we get from here. Not playing Chrysalis in this fight. Any fight where there's not enough enemy health for it to take a while. Ooh, that probably helps our biggest problem, which is any multi-enemy fight. Would make a spectacular first upgrade. I could take Perfected Strike. I guess it wouldn't be horrible. At least not immediately. I think I'd much rather have a Whirlwind. Perfected Strike does better against beefy single targets, though. I guess I'm not that worried about a Lagavulin. Knob could be a real problem for us, though, especially if I don't get a good potion. Let's see, 34 health makes it really unlikely for me to get a kill. I can't even efficiently assign damage, huh? We would do 17, leaving them with 17. Next turn I could strike for 6 by 3, potentially. Only if I drew all 3 strikes. Very unlikely that I'd kill this slime. I think I should just kill the green one, which unfortunately means I can't do any damage to the gray one. No way to functionally use the 3rd energy. However, I think it worked out for me. Choose to take 1 there. What do you got? Free Shrug, free armaments, free dual wield. Interesting. And then I failed to draw any of it. Also interesting. Swift Potion definitely helps with this sort of deck. Dropkick. Pretty unreliable. Fire Breathing could be a nice... what about Sentry's sort of solution? But I already have that in Whirlwind, realistically. Havoc doesn't feel that good. Man, these card picks have been tough. Not generally speaking a fan of any of these. Although Dropkick has some interesting potential. Ravenok, thank you so much for that generous 5 gifted sub bomb. What a way to start the day. Ravenok says, thanks so much for all the content. I have gotten common sense and minimalist because of my YouTube videos, and you are the reason I started watching Twitch. Happy to hear that. That's so cool. Knowing what it meant for me to find my way to Twitch in the first place. I'm happy that you found your way here, because there's a lot of cool stuff on this website. Hey there, Slim Cat. Life is going fantastically. Good to be here. There are indeed some neat free things that would go really nicely with Dropkick, such as Burning Pact, such as Shockwave, such as Double Tap. And I'm pretty desperate for some damage, so I'm gonna grab it as maybe a what-if sort of card, and we'll see how often it betrays us. We'll also encourage ourselves to get more access to Vulnerable from here. I'm going to take one more combat. With the Whirlwind, I'm not that afraid of what this could be. This is one of the easiest encounters we could have gotten to, and especially when both are not attacking me, and I drew Whirlwind on turn 1. That definitely makes my life easy. However, I can't get them both here. Strike, strike, kills one, I take 8, kill the other one. Or, that's taking more than 8, fair enough. Turns out if they both deal 11, it's an easy choice. Easy fight, we get a duplication potion. That should be more than strong enough to let us defeat whatever this elite is. Disarm, Havoc, or Combust. I love an early disarm. Fairly skill-heavy deck, but I think with these potions, we have what it takes to get through a Gremlin Knob. Were I ever on Twitch when it was called Justin.tv? No, that was a little bit before my time. I found Twitch in, I want to say, 2013. With, appropriately enough, Dark Souls being the game that brought me to Twitch, so it was nice to finish our Soul Level 1 Dark Souls playthrough today. Combust is a really nice damage card and would help me get through Sentry's Knob or Lagavulin. Any of those would be just fine. However, I think with the Duplication Potion and an upgrade to Whirlwind, I'm going to be okay regardless. So I feel like I can quote-unquote get away with taking this Disarm. As long as I upgrade Whirlwind, keeping our high health and these potions in mind, we're going to be fighting this elite. Unless something truly disastrous happens here, which I truly doubt. Double Defend or Chrysalis? Oh, Double Defend. Block 10, look for Whirlwinds. So they will both attack me next turn. How much damage does Dropkick Whirlwind deal against a vulnerable target? Question of, can I kill the Jawworm? If I can kill the Jawworm, I should kill the Jawworm. Otherwise, I'll kill the Slime. Don't think I can get them both. Although that would also be something to math. So we deal 17. 45 minus 17. 28. I think he gains 9 block. So we have to do 37. This would be 36. So with the dropkick, yes, we're there. Dropkick, your performance has been acceptable. Could have used the duplication potion to save this 10 health, but I would much rather have the duplication potion for the elite fight. Don't find a potion. Oh! It has to be Feel No Pain. Come on. It has to be. Has to be. With Chrysalis, I feel like. And Disarm. That said, the Anger is very helpful, letting us get a little bit more damage out. It's really ultimately up to the Duplication Potion. Because I have a Duplication Potion, I am not afraid of the Gremlin Knob. Therefore, I'm allowed to take more defensive picks here. And with Guardian coming up at the end of the act, I'm more secure than ever in that. I don't think I will fight. Well, it depends on how the first one goes. I'm taking this Feel No Pain because it interacts so well with what we do, and we end up with one of the best elites we could have fought, the Lagavulin. Lagavulin sleeps for 3 turns at the start of combat, allowing us to play this Disarm and this Chrysalis and this Feel No Pain, potentially, with no expense. I feel like we had a Searing Blow win relatively recently, Juncoral. Let's Swift Potion here. Try to get the Chrysalis down. Or at least guarantee the Chrysalis next turn. If not, because I'd like to do damage on the Wake Up turn. Let's hold off. I'll use it next turn if I don't draw the... Yeah, if it's bottom card? Okay. Warcry, double tap, Burning Pact. Yes, yes, here we go. That is exactly what I had in mind when we talked about the dropkick being a valid take. With these cards off of the Chrysalis. Oh boy. This Lagavulin has no clue. Wake up, nerd. Go bash, double tap the drop kick, refunds 2 energy. Shuffle the deck with these in hand. Put a strike on, put a defend on top for next turn. Slay defend, take no damage. Double tap the drop kick again. Exhaust a strike. Keep the vulnerable going, defend. This would have been a really good turn to draw the double tap. This is fine though. So, double tap just got a lot worse. But it's still good. Ultimately, a very clean Lagavulin fight. Good stuff. Good stuff. A dad joke for the crowd, courtesy of Darred. Did you hear about the egg creature that was having trouble with its internet latency? It was being a Lagavulin. There's a real double tap or a second dropkick. I think we want the actual real double tap because it combos with the dropkick and it also combos with the whirlwind. Hey there, Allpilger. So the story of our battle with Gwyn is as follows. Yesterday, I rammed my head into a brick wall 50 times and then eventually gave up. Today, we took 3 attempts, and then we got him. Basically the same thing that happened to Manus and Kelamede, actually. So with 280 gold, I'm very likely to go to this store. Is there anything that would make me change my mind? Nay. I have to? Question mark? Let's do it. Bottle the Chrysalis. Now it's in our opening hand every combat. Is this good? I have no idea. But it is wacky. And so I take it. I'm not sure if I want to upgrade it yet. The Centennia puzzle makes me want to do so more. But I'm a little hesitant. Two more elites is tempting, but no, let's go to the store. I have enough cash. I also bottle the Feel No Pain. I don't think that would be a good use of our money. Not compared to taking Fiendfire here. Celtic Frost Bones, thank you so much for the 9 months of keeping it cozy. Fiendfire makes the double tap dropkick thing way more likely. Oh, I should have taken that Dark Embrace. Chat, why didn't you tell me the Dark Embrace? I'm not unhappy with Shrug though. Shrug's been really good. I could have bottled the Dark Embrace. That said, Fiendfire card removal is almost assuredly what I'm doing here. We get a mighty powerful attack that works with Feel No Pain to generate a lot of block, and it also exhausts lots of cards to help us distill the deck down to just the things that are very high damage or high utility. It's beautiful. Also helps us if we get offered a Runic Pyramid or Schnecko Eye. Helps that be real good too. I'm trusting in you, Chrysalis. What do you got? Flame Barrier, Dual Wield, Second Wind. I trusted you. Bash Dropkick might draw the Fiendfire, which would be useless to me. But if it draws the Flame Barrier, things are good. I can play the Second Wind regardless. For 10 block, at least. Figured it would do that. So, most block is just Second Wind here, get 10. I could Feel No Pain first, but then I'm only getting 8 block. And he won't attack me again, so there's no reason to prioritize block in the long term. Well, that was rude of our deck to draw this in this way. Oh well. You gonna get away from me? Oh dear. Well, it's a good thing I spent all my money, I suppose. Bye. Robbed of our dignity. And our cash. A tragedy. A tragedy. Banana Steel, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. Curses. Whirlwind on turn 1 could have made this so easy. As it is, I can only kill one of the Fat Gremlins, will take 10 damage, and I'll at least draw a bunch of cards, which then gets me likely either the Whirlwind or the Fiendfire. Problem is, Whirlwind won't kill the Mad Gremlin if I am weakened, which means he'll become very angry. That's not good. That's not good at all. And there's a wizard in the back that we have to worry about too. This is a real problem then. Maybe I'll end up using the duplication potion. Let's see what we get here. Okay, there's whirlwinds. So yeah, it's 18 damage to all of them. That would raise the Mad Gremlin's attack power to 11. And I don't draw any damage next turn, so if we don't kill the wizard now, well, basically we don't win. In which case, I will use the duplication potion. That means I'm not likely able to fight this elite now. Well, I still have Fiendfire. I think Seeing Red would be too skill heavy for sure. I would need a Dark Embrace to take a Seeing Red. However, more card removals. Maybe I don't fight this elite, and I'm okay with that. I think that's the direction we go. Just keep removing strikes. And for now, we will avoid conflict with an elite that I don't think we're equipped to fight anymore. because of that terrifying Kremlin's fight. Simply terrifying. These fights threatening on turn 1. It's not letting me play my Chrysalis. Hell, even the Guardian will threaten us in such a way that makes it very difficult for me to want to play Chrysalis. True Grit is absolutely a wondrous take here. Targeted Exhaust. Well, needs to be upgraded to be Targeted Exhaust, but that's what we want out of this True Grit, is Targeted Exhaust. Taking and upgrading True Grit before the Guardian lets us do some pretty silly stuff in that fight. Let's go. Second Disarm would also be really, really effective, especially with Feel No Pain. Probably the more no-nonsense take. Helps us fight a Book of Stabbing really easily. Helps us deal with Snake Plant and Shelled Parasite really easily. I do like it quite a bit. I think I need this True Grit though. Upgraded. If there's a third disarm offered to us, we'll take that one. Here's the real question. Do I get to transform? Am I going Feel No Pain Chrysalis, or do we just Whirlwind here? I think I just want to go Feel No Pain Chrysalis. We've got enough health to tank the big hit. And if I have to, wow, so be it. Not sure I'm going to play that power through. Oh dear. That's definitely not the hand I wanted to draw here. Even with the Flex Potion, I don't think a double tap bash would KO the Guardian. So we're just taking a really big hit. Let's see, that would just be 13 plus 19 or so. Yeah, we're not transforming. And that's okay. Come on. Yes, good. Okay. If I Fiend Fire now... My infinite. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. This would transform him immediately too, actually, so we can't go infinite next turn. Not sure that would work out for me. If I could keep this True Grit, the story would be different. But being able to get rid of 2 strikes, this power through, and 2 defends is invaluable here. I guess it's a question of how long do I think I can keep this fight going. I don't want to power through first. The goal is to reduce the total number of cards to the point where double tap dropkick becomes a kill on the boss. Okay, we just have 9 cards. We would draw 5. This draws 3 more. But I've seen 8 of the 9 cards. I think we're fine. I do this. Hopefully I haven't Baylor mathed myself into a conundrum there. We shall see. Still vulnerable next turn, okay. bash here. Need you to still be vuln. Go down to 8. I'm playing the offering then. Sure hope this works. Otherwise, I'm going to be mighty embarrassed. Do I have to play the shrug each time? It's not going to be what I need, huh? Oh yeah, it's not quite, because I have to play the shrug each time. Ah, we have one too many cards here. That said, I can do this each turn. Finish with a whirlwind, or no? We want to keep the bash. Keep that vulnerable up. Maybe that would have been a turn to use the flex potion. But I think from here we're okay. Although there might be a chance for a disaster draw. In which case, we will not be okay. Ah. That would be this draw. What if Flex Potion Whirlwind? That'll be 13, 19 by 3. Yeah, that'll get me out of here. F is for Flex. Next turn we might also die if I don't get the shrug. So far, so good. And then one more turn of speculative surviving. We're alive. Well, that is certainly a way to beat Guardian. I can't say that I recommend it. That was terrifying. Hey, you know what works really well with double tap? Immolate. Second Fiendfire kind of intriguing too, actually. Second Fiendfire would make what I just tried to do a lot more reliable. And I have a Whirlwind for multi-enemy fights. Intriguing. Deeply intriguing. Alright, I believe. Let's take second Fiendfire. We're really leaning into the exhaust now, and ooh. My energy choices are Slime and Crown. I'm actually already down 2 strikes. I might take the Slime here. What I can't afford to do is reduce my chances of seeing better cards in the future. And I really don't know that the Sacred Bark is going to be enough in Act 2. Sure, it'll double potions, but I'm going to need that help all the time. So I think that leads me towards taking this Ectoplasm. Ectoplasm will prevent us from gaining any more gold. We have 105 to spend for the rest of this run. It's not much, but it is something. Who needs card removals when you have the ability to remove any number of cards from your deck with True Grit? If we could just get more card draw, then True Grit plus Energy is all we'll need, removal-wise. The real sadness for me will be the unavailability of powers and relics in stores that I'm less sure what to do about. So how do we get stronger from here? We can no longer gain gold, which means we're looking to amass relics, we're looking to upgrade our cards, and we're looking to find new cards. I'm envisioning particularly Dark Embrace, but there's a lot of different things that would fit the bill. Hey there, No Life King. How able am I to fight elites? I guess that's the question. On 4 energy with Whirlwind, I feel relatively capable. We also have Disarm for Book of Stabs. I've got double Fiend Fires with a Feel No Pain. I feel relatively capable here, so I'm leaning towards going Fire Elite Fire here, and from there we can either opt into another Elite, which then leads to a store that we'll have to take, or we can opt out and just take a bunch of combats and look at a bunch of card rewards. Other option is this way. Could fight this Elite. A couple upgrades here, and then one late Elite. Rather just have the upgrades here. Shelled Parasite, here's where double Disarm would have been really nice. Bash, double tap, drop kick will end with 2 energy. Let's just go Chrysalis Shrug. Wow. It's like it wants me to go infinite. That's amazing. That's amazing. That really Burning Pact double tap? Gotta be kidding me. Let's go True Grit Fiend Fire here. A little bit more. Keep just the other drop kick. You will perish. Instantly. If I demand it. And now we're in Silly Town. Whee! Actually infinite. In fact, we're gaining energy from this. Rage? Interesting option. It's not an upgraded Rage. Rage could add block generation to the combo that we're currently doing. We don't need block added to that combo yet. And it's not a very good way to get it currently with the unupgrade on it. I think we're going to leave this alone. Don't have enough card draw yet to support Rage. Vault doesn't help us with card draw much either, though Body Slam is definitely tempting. With none of them being upgraded, I won't feel motivated to take any of them. Random skills. How about we just go... not that against the Chosen here. Let's go Disarm Whirlwinds. Deliberately taking 1. Heck yeah. Thanks, Puzzle. You're my friend. Some plus health there, and upgraded Anger. That's pretty spicy. Re-attack to throw at things. Not that much damage, but it could help. Most fights will want to exhaust it. I like that Arak boss is Champ, by the way. The strategy we already have will beat Champ. This deck already beats the Champ. with the dropkick combo that we've shown off. And that's pretty cool. We didn't get robbed. It's true. I'm actually not sure if I want this anger. It does slow me down. That's a problem. A lot of things that slow me down. Artifact will just stop me cold is the current problem. Although we're not fighting bronze automatons, so I'm not worried about that, thankfully. One event or two. Events are a lot less useful, I think, with ectoplasm. So I should theoretically take another combat here. Okay. We'll skip the anger. We'll take the combat. I don't like this one bit. Wow, again, it just like wants me to go infinite. I feel like it knows. Not gonna full block this, because they could both attack me with a strength buff next turn, and I really need bonus card draw to deal with that. So I'm gonna deliberately take 5. Yeah, they both attack me with a strength buff. What are the odds? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to exhume Chrysalis. I'm going to play it again. Because I'm a ridiculous person. Then I'm going to gain a lot of block. Have fun. Now, please allow me to kill your friend. Thanks. She's spicy today. Mystic can never attack twice in a row, thankfully. Just get more exhumes to get back more chrysalises. It's that simple. You get healing in the form of this blood potion. That's very nice. We gained quite a bit of health there. Appropriate for fighting the cleric. That's right, we added 6 cards and exhausted all of them. And we got benefits from each card that we did so with. It's like having a big deck, but we have a small deck. Is that good? Kind of. A lot of times we can speak of Ironclad exhaust decks in terms of fuel. How many cards can you exhaust before you're out of cards and you can no longer do the thing? This deck says many cards. Do I trade all of my remaining cash for one random relic, essentially? It's a pretty good deal, quite frankly. We're pretty short on relics at the moment. We would appreciate more, especially more that do something impactful. Let's say yes. What do you got, sir? Oh, good trade. We got ourselves a boat thingy, specifically a turn 2 boat thingy, aka the best of the boat thingies. And then we're offered a curse again in exchange for another random relic. This time, I will not take because I have no way to deal with that Writhe curse, and it would forever haunt my turn 1. More fuel. Could also be dead range, it's true. Oh, because double tap's not upgraded, that's the problem. Upgrade on disarm could help here too. I'm going to upgrade our double tap. That can be important when it comes to any kind of going infinite. Any double tappers in the house? Please card draw. Fire instead of Whirlwind. There's an interesting option. Feels like doing a whole bunch of damage to them all and then tanking the hit to some extent might be correct. And then finishing one of them with Fiendfire next turn. Also gain a bunch of block next turn. If that's the case, I probably don't need to completely short myself block-wise. I can True Grit the Dropkick or something. Or better yet, True Grit the Chrysalis. Gonna have wounds flooding the deck shortly here. This is 32 AoE, unfortunately not enough to kill. So I would have to eat 34 damage if I just play Whirlwind, and I don't think I can abide that. Let's do it as follows. Save 9 of those health. Next turn is pretty gnarly. It's a sad turn. Hopefully we draw a kill. Otherwise we could have a real problem. Uh-oh. Too many wounds. Help! Whew. Still technically in it for now. I'm gonna avoid using this blood potion if possible. These guys could drop a Toy Ornithopter, for example, and I get 5 extra health that way. So yes, we'll go all the way down to 1 here. Find themselves the Courier. All that health. Oh boy. And another Whirlwind. Interesting. How much damage in one turn can this deck do? Not enough. Unless the turn is turn 10, in which case the answer is infinite amounts of damage. Yikes. But we are alive. And that is, I suppose, the big thing that matters here. I'll be able to heal. I guess I'll pass through, like, around the elite through the store, or maybe we'll go headlong into the elite, knowing it can't be slavers. What's the worst that could happen, right? If I want to take 2 more elites, it might behoove me to take the second Whirlwind. Alright, I'll do it. And then we're just gonna, like, sleep and fight stuff. Might be a bad plan, but my bad plan. Ooh. Mummified Hand. Makes cards in hand free when we play a power. This deck definitely wants some more powers. Maybe that's a good reason actually to go for the fights. Get my 10 turns versus Giant Head for sure. More like 4. More like 4. You know, that's a really nice relic at the moment, because this run sure looks like it could use a hand. You've got to hand it to me. That was a pretty clever joke. That dad joke left everyone crying for their mummy. No refunds. So, 2 card rewards, but also 2 relics, or more card rewards. Now I do need a rage. I mostly need a Dark Embrace. That really is leaning me towards going the combat heavy route here. I should be okay against Snake Plant. I should be fine against triple cultists. Double Whirlwind helps in those fights too. It's a genuinely tough position. The ectoplasm making it quite difficult. I would always go this way with the 2 elites for the cash, although it's technically identical money for combats for 2 elites. But the relics would sell me. But given that we have Mummy Hand, this deck definitely wants to find some powers. Or just like a Burning Pact or something. I'm going to opt to look at more card rewards. See how this goes for us. Badly. The Sphere Potion can double tap dropkick for us. Wait. Oh no! Math with Malleable. Dang, I thought that would be a kill. Well, fair enough, sir. Top card was Bash, so it's not like I even saved that much health. My face. What now? Well, now I just feel terrible against the elite. We die here. I'm okay with it. Let me kill you. Good. Actually, this is not enough to fully block. Kind of edge of our seating ourselves, but here's ultimately the reason I've been looking at combats, specifically to find a card just like this one. Burning Pact with a free upgrade on it. The luck is unimaginable here. Fortunately, Shockwave, Chrysalis will be overridden by Snecko, but you know what? Let's see what we get. An Impervious and a Shockwave. I don't mind that. That's actually more damage than the Fiendfire is. Speed 30. Drop kicks coming up. Seemed like enough of a Fiendfire to be worth it. Take... Oh, good job, Mummy Hand. Take very minor damage here, which just draws me more cards and helps me ensure the win. Good. This Blood Potion is clinging with us for dear life. Oh, the spicy choices. The Rage is the final piece of the puzzle. Such that I could even go like 0 Elites Act 3. Pommel Strike Plus also helps me draw cards, though, which is very, very helpful, too. Helps with the immediate damage, which is nice. But more cards in the deck is more cards in the deck, which can be a real problem. This poor bottled Chrysalis. It's more drawn with double tap, too. I'll take Pommel Strike Plus because of its interaction with double tap. These guys I'm not too worried about. Let's just lose the Chrysalis. Poor Chrysalis. We wanted you to be good. But... turns out... All we needed was dropkick the whole time. Dark Embrace? No. Another True Grit unupgraded is a no thank you from me. Block Potion. Yes. Back up to half health after, well, the Snake Plant incident. And I'm very, very confident going into Champ. I'll lose all of my gold to the Red Mask Gang. Not a whole lot of gold to lose, the chump change, but if we give them our money, they'll call us a loser. Can't have that. We also would like our enemies to be weak on turn 1, and we also would like to get a card reward from fighting these guys, so fight them we shall. No bear. Playing Chrysalis in this one. Heck yeah, spot weakness and bloodletting. Seems cool. This is only 32 to all of them, so it actually wouldn't kill any of them. What do we think? Shockwave plus Fiendfire or something else? Next turn looks in jeopardy if I don't do damage to all of them. I could pummel Whirlwind. Oh yeah, that would actually quite cleanly KO here. I'd have to use the Block Potion if I did that, I think. But it does let me draw into some more stuff here. I like that. Yes, then we get to Bloodletting, which means we just kill. You can live, Romeo. Look what you've brought upon yourself. Oh, crap. Look what you've brought upon me. Oh, here we go. Beautiful, the Red Mask makes all enemies weak on turn 1. Inflame is a little tempting. Definitely the deck hits harder with strength on a lot of fronts, and the Mummy Hand makes it a very reasonable play. But it's one more card we have to draw. Still, makes these Fiendfires blap comfortably. It's not upgraded. I'll pass on it, I think. I don't need it for Champ, that's for sure. Against the Champ, a lot of good upgrades here. I think the Feel No Pain is probably our most impactful. Shockwave upgrade is reasonable. One of the Fiendfire upgrades is also reasonable. The goal in the Champ fight, exhaust as many cards as we can until we only have the limited subset remaining that we want. Free spot weakness and a free exhume. Those I like as ways to beat the Champ. Don't even necessarily need to dropkick Infinite now. But using our Burning Pact and our True Grit and our Fiendfire where appropriate, we just get rid of cards that aren't part of the combo. As many cards as possible, as quickly as possible. So I can exhume Fiendfire here, for example, to get rid of these cards. Although I don't want to get rid of Bash. That'd be a very bad idea. Double tap, disarm Fiendfire, destroy all of these cards, and then I'm basically just left with the combo. Yeah, that'll work. Puny Weakling. Show you a puny weakling. Alright, what do you got, sir? Double tap. Drop kick. Drop kick again. Now from here we can... What's that? Double tap, drop kick? Spot weakness, drop kick. Double tap, drop kick. Spot weakness, drop kick. That's the loop. And we're actually gaining energy off of this because spot weakness is free. GG, sir. Kicked him to the curb. Double tap, demon form, bludgeon. None of the above speed this deck up in any meaningful fashion. That was only turn 4 or 5, by the way. That felt pretty good. We are still missing a way to gain as much block as we need against hearts, but that can come later. Maybe I should have taken that rage that I saw. But there's always hope with Chrysalis. These cards I'm going to skip. I don't think any of them really fit into what we're doing. And I'm contemplating Coffee Dripper, although that's a little scary here. 5 energy per turn would be absolutely massive for these whirlwinds, and to just help us draw as many cards as possible each turn. Otherwise, we could go Black Star for extra relics from elites. That's kind of cool, although since we don't have the green key, we're unable to choose our path freely in Act 3. Or the Tiny House, giving us a potion, 50 gold, 5 max health, card, and an upgrade. Can't benefit from the gold, of course. I think I'll just take the energy. We'll go Coffee Dripper, 5 energy per turn. Hey everyone. Did you know that you can now support me directly on YouTube by getting a channel membership? For as low as $5 a month, you'll get access to perks like custom badges and emojis to use in comments and discounts on the merch store, all while helping support me and this channel to do what I love every day. Just click the join button below to get started. Now back to the video. More with the mummified hand potentially. And the idea is take relatively few elites. We don't want to mess with anything too dangerous. Visit a bunch of rest sites. Maybe take some events here. Upgrade the disarm, upgrade the shrug, probably upgrade this chrysalis. We might as well. And keep looking for Dark Embrace wherever possible. Flex and Second Wind. Cute. Maybe wanted to take minor damage there. That was an option. To pieces, you say? Just go 5 combats? I'll take one of it. Falling. Disarm, Feel No Pain, or the Pommel Strike Plus? Well, I guess the Pommel Strike Plus can go. Though I'm sad to see it go. I'll do one more. Tesseract. That I'll look at 3 colorless cards very happily. These could be very, 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 very good. For example, Master of Strategy. Madness. Also very interesting here. Deep Breath and Impatience are curious as well. Did I save Disarm there for Heart and for Awakened One? Although, truth be told, it won't matter that much against the Awakened One if I can just go infinite. That event chooses randomly a power, an attack, and a skill that are in your deck. I guess the odds end up being that it's not a starter card usually by the time you get this far. I'll take a thinking ahead. That's better than nothing. We'll definitely take Master of Strategy. Impatience is curious. Deep Breath is also curious. Oh yeah, and Time Eater. Disarm helps Time Eater too. Time Eater could be a real problem since I didn't get Inflame. I'll take the Madness. But if we can find a Dark Embrace, none of it will matter. Not the greatest turn one. I do get bonus draws, so... Can't Whirlwind the Spikers. Wait, how do I kill the Spiker? Can maybe make a block infinite of some kind? Adorable. Just kill it with your face. That makes sense. Allowed to get 2 hits there exactly with our 14 blocks, so I figured I might as well. Please, I need my feel no pain. Free dropkick. The dropkicking. At some point, it'll stop growing thorns and simply attack me every turn. Concerning prospect. Play Bash. That would take a bunch. We can do better than taking a bunch, though. 1 hit at a time. That wasn't too bad in the end. Pummel, Infernal Blade. No thanks. Hey there, Phil's username. You wouldn't be alone, that's for sure. So we must go left here. The only way to reach the Burning Elite. Transient. Do I die to Transient, or do I kill Transient? It is unclear to me. I'm gonna use Chrysalis here either. Get him. Son of Ernda, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. This is turn 4. It's not bad. We can do better. But it's not bad. Build some energy there. Trust me, this is going to be a very satisfying kill at the end. Just gotta wait for it. And now, we spin. Ooh, tough way to go. GG, nerd. These aren't Dark Embrace. Dang it. Slice and dice. So many good upgrades, actually. Let's recall first. Gives me the most options for what to upgrade. Okay. Nemesis could be tricky. We can't really go any kind of infinite with that many burns, so I just have to be really cautious. Put True Grit on top, I guess. There's your stinky big hit. Not a bad turn at all. This I'm a bit more concerned by. Generally speaking. That worked out. Keep this very valuable elixir. But I think we could have died in this fight. Ah. Well. Dead Branch and a second win plus. I'm gonna go with that's a good thing. To add to this 5 energy deck that is based entirely upon exhausting itself, down to a dropkick quote-unquote infinite that I really don't think is going to work in the endgame. So, let's change directions here. I think picking up this Dead Branch and this Second Wind is really going to help. And now I am going to upgrade Chrysalis, because I think with the Dead Branch, the Chrysalis is going to start to become part of the strategy again. Shame I have to take the Sapphire Key here over the Egg. But taking this Dead Branch is, to me, our most assured path to victory by far. Although we might... well, I really can't do the dropkick thing anymore. It's going to be Fiend Fire and make a lot of good cards. Is now the strategy. Get those Fiend Fires up. I think I can safely assume that playing Whirlwind here would be a mistake. That's more like it. There was a version of Chrysalis or Metamorphosis for Powers. I think it would be a really good card. Especially if they were 0 cost, because Powers tend to have the highest average cost of any card type for any given character. Get him. It's like having corruption, but I don't actually have the corruption part. The silliness has begun. A dag joke for the crowd, courtesy of Toth Matthew, mate. How does the Ironclad keep his armor on? With flex tape. With giant head tape. What do we got? Free Shrug and a new limit break. It's so many cards. This is my favorite character. I most enjoy myself playing the wild and wacky Defects. I think Defect has the most interesting and cool ways to win. And I feel like I still have the most room to improve on the Defect. Bonk. Twice. And then a very uneventful turn occurred. Not even gonna play that. Further and Fiend Fire. Tasty. Pen Nib doubling the damage of every 10th attack, very good. Cultist Potion for 1 strength per turn, also very good. Definitely a way to get enough damage for, let's say, the Heart Fight. Duplicate a card in my deck. Easy, easy, easy choice for me. It's this Feel No Pain. My favorite defect card. I really do like All for One and all the different things that can do. But if I had to pick one favorite, it would probably be Storm. I just love when a power-heavy, power-hungry defect deck works out properly. It's very satisfying. Marine Fire, you got it. Barricade Fire, even better. More block. Yes. Make this free, then play it. Perfect. Double my block, just because I can. More energy could definitely be a useful thing in this deck. It feels like we can spend all of our energy every turn, no matter what, thanks to the power of Dead Branch, which has generated an average of 7 cards per turn. It's essentially the Dark Embrace that we were really hoping for. I feel like Ironclad runs in particular are very subject to suddenly flying out of control, as there are many powerful combinations that the Ironclad can assemble that are extremely strong. So once assembled, you become an unstoppable juggernaut, whether it's turn 1 Flex plus Limit Break, or Dark Embrace plus Corruption, or Corruption Dead Branch, or just Dead Branch, as we're doing here. Or something like Fossilized Helix and an Offering can be all it takes too. A well-used Incense Burner. There's a lot of different ways for the Clad to just rampage out of control. And they all end quite well. I'm going to ultimately skip this Bloodletting, but I like it. And I'm going... we already did upgrade the card draw thanks to Dead Branch. Hand size is now a limit. Let's just upgrade the other Fiendfire for maximum damage. I will play both Feel No Pains against the bird. I'll even play Chrysalis. You heard me. Caliper's beacon here. Has an entirely starter deck hand. Bash, Dropkick, Ascender's Bane, Defend Strike, or almost entirely starter deck, I suppose. Well, Juggernaut's pretty good in this fight. Alright, welcome aboard, Juggernaut. Even though it does give the Awakened one more strength, the bonus damage is too hilarious. Hi there! Don't mind if I do. Now that Corruption is here, things are spicy-like. That's one way you can describe it. Juggernaut's gonna add damage per card to the Fiendfire also. My block. No. Haven't taken damage yet this fight. Currently don't feel like I need to. I have dual-wielded corruptions. No. Well, then. GG. Perfect fight. Who's next? Donu Deka, no time meter for us, so we can just go completely hog wild till the cows come home. Our enemies will be cowed by our might as we bull over them with our strength. Because we're no chicken. We've got what it takes. Oh, did I remember to do the pay it on the Dark Souls thing, by the way? Oh, shoot. I owe people some channel points. Wait a minute. I think that paid out. Corruption, welcome back. You got it. So nice when the Dead Branch just conveniently gives you the corruption that you needed. And the Dark Embrace. Do the do. Thank you so much for the 21 months, the 2 Baker's metric dozen? That doesn't make any sense to me. But I'll take it. Hello? We've achieved card saturation. And now it's time for them to go. Wow. Stuff is now happening. Perhaps someday we shall return to Earth. But today is not that day. Oh, wait, we could make Body Slam do more damage than that. $2,181. A good year? GG! Two thump, two thump, two thump, a deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the Spire? You hit the heart for less damage than that Body Slam just did. And proceed into Act 4. Do these look like the actions of a man who needs to set up Pen-Nib? Oh, it was here the whole time, waiting for us in the Act 4 shop, the Dark Embrace. Only we hadn't taken Ecto. We could have skipped the branch. That's part of why I did take the Dead branch, by the way. With no money, because of Ectoplasm, our hopes of finding a victory with the deck that we had without Dead Branch were pretty slim, and the deck was well equipped to capitalize on the branch, so to speak. Spectacularly so. So definitely the ultimate way to transition this into a winning Ironclad run, for sure. 2 free burning packs. You'll love to see it. You can't make this stuff up. Well, you can, but they'd sue someone. Someone would sue you for it. Let's go for the shield first. Shield or spear first can be difficult to decide in this fight. I recommend going for spear first if your damage is lower, going for shield first if your damage is higher. But then it kind of wraps back around again, where going for spear first is correct if you have really, really good damage. It's complicated. Back around this way. And I can headbutt that corruption? Yeah. Thank you, headbutt. Clash could be playable here, but I will not. Gotta perfect this fight, dang it. Oh. Glorious success. A Vajra gives us 1 point of Strongitude. Dual wield could let us make copies of something in hand. That's pretty potent, actually, with everything going on. Especially with Mummy Hand. I quite like it. Dual wield notably can duplicate powers, which is quite useful. Here we are against the heart. We got dual wield on turn 1. Interesting. I'm going to go ahead and lead with Chrysalis. That'll also draw 3 cards off the puzzle. Free burning packs. You'd love to see it. What if I just Fiend Fired this hand away? So much for that dual wield. It turned out mildly stinky. But only mildly. Good disarm. Sorry, feel no pain. I already have 2 strength. I think I'll let this limit break languish for a minute. We'll hold off on it. Oh, never mind, it's gone. Well, fair enough. Beautiful. Ow. I didn't think that was going to work that way. Madness Suit hit dropkick there. Strength sounds grand. More vulnerable sounds pretty good too. I'll let those be in the draw pile. Sapping additional strength from the heart at this moment doesn't really do a whole lot for us. But I have a hilarious idea. Chrysalis! Return to me. Ooh. Oh, you're all thinking double limit break? I'm thinking double Chrysalis. What do you got? Re-offering. Fog. Surely now we can click buttons. Yep, that looks about right. Go ahead and just exhaust these cards. $306. Of course. Should have clotheslined. Doesn't seem like it matters too much, huh? We got this, nerd. Clean 200. A lot of garbage in the draw pile, though. Can't imagine why. Surely nobody put bad cards in the deck. Did branch. I mean, worry there for a minute. Any longer, we might have taken some actual damage. That is highly entertaining. GG, Mr. Hart. GG. Hey there, if you enjoyed that video, watch this one next. And before you go, join us on Twitch and watch live. I'm there 5 days a week playing Slay the Spire, answering questions, and chilling with the community. Click the link in the description to follow right now. Ta-ta for now.